Oh, sorry. Morning, everyone. Yes, what are we on today? Thursday, 26th February, the year of our Lord 2026. OMG, February's gone. There's only 2 days left in this month. Now, just quickly, I don't want to rabbit on. 2 days left in this month, guys. Okay, now if you've not listened to me all the way through January, all the way through February, we're now just about into March. Okay, now we've only got 2 days left in this month. Okay, if you can't do without a drink or a drug between now and the beginning of March, you seriously need to get a look at yourself, okay? Because you're an addict. You're hooked on that drug. If you can't do without it between now and March, okay? If you can't, you need to go and look for help. Seek help now, okay? Because 2 days, if you can't do 2 days without something, you need to go and get yourself looked at, and it'll just start spiraling. It'll be like that snowball going down the hill. It'll just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and your life will become unmanageable. Okay? Things will become out of control. You'll start missing payments for this. You'll start falling out with the kids. You'll start falling out with the missus. You'll start falling out with people at work. You'll eventually lose your job. You'll eventually lose your wife. You'll eventually lose your kids. It happens without you knowing it. It's not a thing that happens quickly. It takes time. It eats away very slowly, but then all of a sudden one day you just wake up and there's nothing there. Okay? 2 days. Do without it for 2 days between now and March. Come on. Okay? Now, a lot of people out there, they can't do it without it for 2 days. The reason why they can't do it without it for 2 days is because they're craving that alcohol. They're craving it because they're needing to get it. But they're not actually, what they're craving is what they're seeking. They're seeking peace of mind. You know, there's something niggling away in the background that they can't quite put their finger on. So it causes some depression, it causes anxiety. You start getting all those butterflies in your stomach. You start having, oh, I can't breathe. Oh, what's going on? You don't really know what's going on because it's back of your mind. It's psychologically right in the back of your mind that causes this anxiety feeling. So what you do is you go to grab a substance, alcohol or drug, take it. Oh, I can breathe. You know? So it's what you're actually seeking is peace of mind, not a drug. Find out, dig deep back into your mind and say to yourself, what's causing this? Where is this feeling coming from? So get yourself a minute to sit down and say to yourself, right, why am I feeling like this? While you're in that anxious moment or while you're sitting in depression, stop and say, I need to give myself a minute, okay? Your mind's racing, you're feeling lonely, you're feeling trapped, all the rest of it. Stop for a minute and just speak to yourself. Ask yourself the questions. What is going on in my head that's making me feel like this? Why am I not breathing properly? Why is there a heavy weight in my chest? Why do I feel lonely? Why do I feel depressed? All these things lead to taking a substance. Stop and ask yourself the question why you're feeling this way. Okay? You've got the answers to your problems. You've got the answers to these questions. Okay? Everybody out there suffers from a bit of anxiety and a bit of depression. But it's fleeting moments. I was suffering from anxiety and depression for years. Nobody ever told me to stop. Okay? Nobody was ever hard enough to actually say stop. Give yourself a minute and think about it. No, here's a tablet, that'll make you feel better. Or go and have a drink. That'll make you feel better. Go and take this. This will make you feel better. No, they didn't feel better for a wee while. You felt better, but the problem was still there. You know, the problem was still there, waiting to raise its ugly head. So, when you're feeling that way, stop. I don't care where you are. Okay, I'm not talking about in the middle in a car or something, but if you just stop and you say to yourself, no, I can't go on like this anymore. I need to figure out what's going on in my head. Okay? Because you've got to control this mind. You've got to carry this mind about with you every day for the rest of your life. Okay? If you don't deal with your mind, Well, where are you going? You're going nowhere. Because your mind's controlling you. You'll just be going round in circles and you'll be taking all these panic attacks and getting fleets of depression for the rest of your life. Stop. Ask yourself, what is the problem here? Okay? Once, because you've got the answer, as I say, deal with it. Hit it face on. Don't turn away from it. You turn away from it, it'll just keep chasing you. Stop and face it. Ask the questions. Write them down. Oh, that was bothering me. Write it down on a bit of paper. I didn't feel happy about that. Write it down on a bit of paper. Okay? And try and get on with your day, but think back to those bits. Look back at that paper and think, right, I need to deal with that problem, or it'll just keep on niggling at me, or it'll just keep on. It could be anything. Somebody at your work gave you a hard time. Deal with that person. Okay? Your partner's giving you a hard time. Sit and talk to them. Okay? Don't let things fester. Don't go leaving to go to work this morning with a problem in the house. Okay? Because you'll come back to that problem after your work or after wherever you've been. You'll come back and that problem will be there. Deal with it before you leave. Then you won't come back to it. Regardless if you miss your work for an hour. Okay? Sort that problem out before you go home. Don't go to sleep in a problem. Don't go to work on a problem. Deal with it before you go to work. Deal with it before you go to sleep. Okay? Somebody's at your work's giving you a hard time. Deal with that problem at work. Okay? If you've got to walk away from the person, walk away from them and say, that's it. No more. Deal with problems. Don't walk away with them. Don't walk away from them because they're never going to go away that way. Okay? Now, these are just little examples of, dealing with things, not letting them, get out of hand. The longer you leave something, the bigger it gets and the harder it is to resolve. Deal with problems head on. Now, every time, I'll say this again about anxiety and depression, any time there's something you're feeling that waiting at you, stop. Ask yourself, what is it? Okay? And then deal with it. If you've got to write it down because you've not got time to sort it out, you've got to go on and you're rushing about like a headless chicken. Right, okay, you've written down, you've got to do what you've got to do, so you do it. But you always try and deal with that problem, or it'll not go away. Okay? Don't run about like a headless chicken all day. Right? Sort a problem out, or you'll just go slowly. You'll slowly go drive yourself round the bend. Okay? Stop. Give yourself a minute. Ask yourself the questions. You've got the answers up there. Nobody else has got the answers. No doctor, no psychiatrist, no nobody. You've got the answers to your own problems. Deal with them. But anyway, I went on too long. Right, that's my wee bit for this morning. Everybody, enjoy your day, okay? Try and be happy, okay? And as I say, don't go to work on a problem. Don't leave your house on a problem. Don't go to sleep on a problem. Deal with the problem. Because it don't go anywhere. It'll always be there. So, deal with it, stop, and ask. I think that's only 3 things you can do. That will sort your depression and anxiety out. I promise you. Sorted mine out. Anyway, have a great day. I'm going to leave you alone now. Enjoy yourself. And be nice and be kind. Lay off the drugs. Lay off the alcohol. Lay off those mind-altering substances. They're no good, guys. No good. Take it from me. Bye the now.